Hello. Today I will be analyzing Sonnet 90 written by William Shakespeare. This poem is a Shakespearean sonnet, obviously, meaning it has 14 lines. It is written in iambic pentameter and follows the normal rhyme scheme of A B A B, C D C D, E F E F, G G. Like many of Shakespeare's sonnets, it focuses on love, emotional pain, and fear of loss. Then hate me when thou wilt, if ever, now. Now while the world is bent my deeds to cross, join with the spite of fortune, make me bow, and do not drop in for an after loss. Ah, do not, when my heart hath scaped the sorrow, come in the rearward of a conquered woe. Give not a windy night a rainy morrow, to linger out a purposed overthrow. If thou wilt leave me, do not leave me last, when other petty griefs have done their spite. But in the onset come, so shall I taste, at first, the very worst of fortune's might. And other strains of woe, which now seem woe, compared with loss of thee will not seem so.
Sonnet 90 is about the speaker's fear of being abandoned by someone they love. The main theme of the poem is that if heartbreak is inevitable, it is less painful to experience it immediately rather than slowly over time. Essentially, the speaker believes that emotional uncertainty is more damaging to one's mindset than direct rejection.
In the octet, Shakespeare practically begs his lover to leave him immediately if they're going to leave at all. In these first 8 lines, he uses violent imagery to describe the emotional pain he is feeling. This is shown by words such as windy, rain, and These words create a harsh environment in the reader's mind, which helps relay the speaker's point that heartbreak feels overwhelming and relentless. By comparing emotional suffering to a storm, Shakespeare successfully gives an example of the pain he is facing in the relationship. The shift, which occurs at line 9, is typical for the structure of a Shakespearean sonnet. Here, the poem moves from pleading for immediate rejection to a stoic realization that facing the worst pain first, which is heartbreak, according to Shakespeare, will render all other misfortunes in the future as insignificant. In this essay, Shakespeare further explains why delayed heartbreak would be more painful than immediate rejection. He shifts the imagery to represent a bleak aftermath of heartbreak, using phrases like windy night and rainy morrow. These phrases suggest miserability, showing how emotional pain lingers and the weight of abandonment is impossible to carry. He claims again that no later sorrow can compare to losing their beloved, which reinforces the idea that emotional loss outweighs all other suffering. In the octet, the tone is desperate, anxious, and pleading, matching the violent storm imagery. However, after the shift, the tone of the sestet becomes more resigned and reflective, as Shakespeare calmly accepts the inevitable heartbreak, but tries to realize and lessen its impact. Overall, Sonnet 90 suggests that emotional pain is intensified by uncertainty. Shakespeare demonstrates how love creates vulnerability, and when one person holds emotional power, the waiting can be more harmful than the loss of love itself. Ultimately, in the poem, Shakespeare argues that honesty in love, even if painful, is at the end of the day better to receive than false hope. Thank you.